It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Denver. It's the Steelers and the Broncos, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
As far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out in Power Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it should be a great one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Denver Broncos. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. A short throw to Musgrave. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down. The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. It's Josh Allen that'll be orchestrating the offense, a 6'5" quarterback from Wyoming.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads. Everything in between is an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for. And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
Throwing now is Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And just like that, it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Now Allen. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. Reek Woolen in on the stop.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Allen going to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's first and goal. A chance for the first points of this AFC title bout. They'll run with Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. One more time with Hall. And he stopped immediately there. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. Steps away to his left. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Elliott is good, and the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Goff. Flush to his right. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now it's Goff. A short throw to Musgrave. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he'll take this down to the 33.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To the left side, there's the tight end Musgrave. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. On the handoff, it's Achane. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A give, running right, Achane. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. To throw is Goff. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the 1st down.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased, and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
To throw, it's Allen. Complete to Smith and Jigba. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Allen. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Hall on a give up the middle. Dances by him. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. First and 10. Hall again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again second and 10. A give running right is Hall. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is third and 10. Allen now looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Denver's offense ready to go again. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
Hey, check, Panther. Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
And it's up and good to make the score 13-3. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. In search of redemption from the pick 6. Goff. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Goff now looks to throw. A short throw to Musgrave. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down.
Now you won.
At the 37-yard line.
Here's Goff. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Again, Goff. A short throw to Musgrave. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. That'll give him 8 that time, and that's going to make it 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a first down.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
Now Allen.
This pass out wide to Hall.
So he stopped for no gain, and that'll bring up second down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Allen.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and now it's 3rd and 4. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Again, they'll throw with Allen.
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
To the air, Allen. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Throwing now is Allen.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. The kick by Elliott is good, and the lead stretches. 16-3 now. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And that is incomplete. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
But first, time to look ahead to the NFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Atlanta Falcons. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half and the right to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl, as I'm privileged to hand things back over to Brandon Godden.
We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
Both these teams going through their final adjustments before the second half. Which one will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy? To find out, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year, and they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half.
And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Now a play fake, and it's Goff.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Gone.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Now 2nd and 3.
Goff throwing again. Dancing to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jared Goff taking it in from 14 yards out.
And the Broncos are back within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Goff looking to throw, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and with it, they're back within a field goal.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Steelers set to take the field.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. On
the draw, it's Hall.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On first down, right back to Hall.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Allen going to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete. Now Allen. And check down, complete to Hall. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This will be taken at the 10. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. Here's Goff. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. To throw is Goff. His throw incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Goff. A short throw to Musgrave. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Out to his left. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's good for 28 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Goff now looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. N'Keal Harry, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, and that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. For their lead, they have seen it evaporate completely after such a good first half. They've been shut down here in the 3rd quarter.
Searching for answers, trying to figure out what it's going to take to get back to where they were before. The big part of it is that sometimes you don't have to go exotic now. You go back to basics. Being able to run the football, string some things together, some effective passes, try and get a rhythm established again, and try and get back in the lead.
Back in the lead, like you said, back to the basics. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Here's Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete.
Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. Allen now looks to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's got this down to the 35. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Now Allen again. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead here now in the fourth quarter of this championship game. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession gigantic. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. A short throw to Musgrave. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down.
Ric Flair.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down.
Go tonight.
Here's Goff. That's caught at the 3. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Goff now to throw. This is caught. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League. And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jared Goff scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
It's complete, and he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
The tackle by Quincy Williams. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Here's Hall again.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And now they'll throw with Allen.
That's complete to DK Metcalf.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
DK Metcalf.
41 yards.
And the Steelers have taken a fourth quarter lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Set to take over, the Broncos offense trots back out. A field goal would tie the game. A touchdown, of course, gives them the lead. Boy, the drama intensifying on every single play with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
Well, this is caught by Williams. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Now 2nd and 4.
Back to throw, Goff. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's 3rd down. A short throw to Musgrave.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here's a give to Hall.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Allen.
That is caught. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. A handoff for Hall.
And a short gain here down to the 22. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
They'll go again with Hall.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
Back to throw.
Allen. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
The kick by Elliott is good.
And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Goff. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to score. A long touchdown. No flags. No time remaining. And they're an extra point away from winning the game.
Well, that's the one they had to have. put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. No time on the clock. This to claim victory. And he has got it. And to borrow a baseball expression, they're going to walk off a winner. The Broncos are Super Bowl bound as we say goodnight, everybody. And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.